Prepare to view Roberto Clemente Genre Study. Videos are short movies that give you information or something for you to watch for enjoyment. As you watch Roberto Clemente, notice how pictures, sounds, and words work together, what the video is about, how the video makes you feel, the tone or mood of the video. Set a purpose. When others want to persuade you to agree with an idea, they give reasons to support it. Pay attention to the ideas and opinions in the video. Listen for facts and reasons that support them. What does the narrator want you to think or believe about Roberto Clemente? Build background. Baseball.
Baseball has been called America's favorite pastime. That means it is people's favorite way to spend their time. People in Caribbean countries and Japan enjoy it too. Baseball was first played in the United States about 250 years ago. The shortest Major League Baseball game in history lasted only 51 minutes. The longest one lasted more than 8 hours. Most baseball games last around 3 hours. The song, "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," is often sung during the game's 7th inning. It gives the fans a chance to stand up, stretch, and have some fun. Believe it or not, the men who wrote that song had never been to a baseball game.
Roberto Clemente. As you view. As you watch the video, listen to the words carefully. Look for evidence that shows what type of person Roberto Clemente was. Think about whether the video is trying to make you think or feel a certain way.
Roberto Clemente was a star athlete and a kind, caring man. He was born in 1934 in Puerto Rico. Before he finished high school, he was playing professional baseball there. In February 1954, Roberto signed with the Brooklyn Dodgers in the United States. He played 1 year on their minor league team, which was named the Royals. He didn't get to play much because they didn't want the major league owners to see how good Roberto was. Some people didn't want more black players than white players on the field. Roberto then learned he was traded to the Pittsburgh Pirates and played his first game against the Dodgers. Roberto was then faced with new challenges, learning a new culture and language and dealing with racism. He became very active in defending his rights and the rights of others. He pushed to get better working conditions and benefits for baseball players. He was becoming very famous and won awards for his talents on the field. But he was also becoming known for being kind and helpful. He used his fame to help children who didn't have much money in the United States and Latin American countries. He offered them free baseball clinics, and he donated money, food, and baseball equipment. In December of 1972, there was a bad earthquake in Nicaragua. Roberto worked hard to gather clothes, food, and medicine for the survivors. On New Year's Eve, 1972, Roberto was on a plane carrying supplies when it crashed. There were no survivors. Soon after, he became the first Latino to be inducted to the National Baseball Hall of Fame. His wife once said, "People remember him as a ball player, but he was so much more. He was a father, a husband, and a wonderful man."
Turn and talk. Use details from Roberto Clemente to answer these questions with a partner. 1. Ideas and support. The narrator says that Roberto Clemente was a kind, caring man. Which details in the video support that opinion? 2. In your own words, describe the important events in Roberto Clemente's life in the order they happened. 3. What is the central idea of the video? What does the narrator want you to think and feel? Talking tip. Wait for your turn to speak. Tell about your feelings and ideas clearly. I feel that.